you doing, Paul? How are you doing, John? Good morning, Judy.
Ready to go.
Morning,
Ready
everyone.
to go. Day 5. Can you believe that? Wow, what a week. So good morning, everyone. It is 6:45. We start every day at 6:45 here in California, live from the EPARTRADE studio in Los Angeles. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of Online Race Industry Week. I am Francis Savignan, the founder and CEO of EPARTRADE. We have people watching us from all over the world. So good morning to all of you in the United States, in Canada, in Latin America, in South America. Good afternoon to you in Europe. Good evening in the Middle East. I should say, good afternoon, good evening in South Africa as well. We had some guests last night on it too. Good night to all our friends in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and all over Asia. What an event, what a week. And to know that we have all of you around the globe tuned into this event, it makes us, we're delighted. There is no other way to say it. There was a panel last night with that Paul organized with the media that says so many nice things about this industry, and that was, what a great moment. So, with me today, we have Judy King. Judy is the co-founder of EPARTRADE, and we have John Kilroy, who is the Chief of Content and Audience Development for EPARTRADE. Paul, I'm going to start with both of them, and then we'll come to you. John, Judy, and I, as I said, every morning, we have worked together for over 20 years before we got together in 2018 to launch the EPARTRADE platform. And really what we wanted to do is, this is an industry we love so much. We have dedicated our lives to this industry. And, in 2018, we wanted to come up with, taking advantage of the technologies in today's world to help our industry, embrace the 21st century and come with better way, faster way, more efficient way, and kind of like, offer the tools available in today's world to help this industry connect, 24/7, 365 worldwide. But then nobody could have expected 2020 and COVID. There are even some people that thought that we created COVID that was because that was benefiting our platform. So no, we have nothing to do with COVID. It just happened that we built a tool for over 2.5 years that suddenly became the perfect solution for the current situation. But that was not enough. We thought there is the human aspect that was missing. What else could we do? And we came up with the EPARTRADE Live Tech webinars every Wednesday, where we invited suppliers, buyers, race team, dealers, you name it, and people would be getting together for an hour over technical questions, business questions, and John did a magnificent job at running those webinars, and they became really something else. And that's when we thought, it looks like there won't be shows at the end of the year, okay, this summer. And we called Paul and we said, Paul, look, we created something that is really, helping. Would you consider joining us and try to do a full week of those? Because that's what, imagine what it could do. And Paul says, oh my God, yeah, I'm in. He didn't even ask more. He said, let's do it. Let's make it happen. So Paul came, put all his energy, his magic into it. The racer team embraced the idea. We, got all together with the EPARTRADE team, and we're producing 5 days. There's never been a racing industry event in the world as run for 5 days, number one. Number two, 55 hours of live webinars, never been done before. It's tiring, I can say it. Jesus, oh my God, I'm ready for bed. But it's so much fun. There's so much energy coming out of this, and so much passion, so much enthusiasm, so much feedback. That's pretty spectacular. So before we go into this, I would like to say a big thank you to Paul and Judy and John for, have been wonderful partners to produce this. So without any further introduction, please welcome the one and only Paul Fanner, founder, president, and CEO of Racer Media and Marketing. Paul, on to you.
Thank you, Francisque, and thank you for the chance to work with
all of you. This is one of the highlights of my long career in this business has been the passion and energy we've shared in bringing this week to life. And it's been so rewarding. As you could tell yesterday, I wanted to express my gratitude to everyone in the industry. I miss you. And it's just great to see these faces, many of which have been on this journey with me for 40 years, or more than 40 years. It's great to see them and be with them. And you're right, it feels personal, doesn't it, when we're talking to these people? Because it is. This business is a business built on relationships. And the fact that you all at EPARTRADE have such fantastic relationships within the industry and we're able to pull this together is a testament to your character and your and what you do, that people believe in you. And we do too here at Racer. I do want to pause today. I haven't done this yet really enough. I want to thank our team at Racer, starting with our editor-in-chief, Lawrence Foster. You know, we make this, which is Racer Magazine. And people have been asking me, how do you subscribe? Just go to info.racer.com. That's the best way you can support us. For $39 a year, you get the print edition 6 times a year, plus the full digital archive back to 2011. I also want to thank Mark Glendenning, editor of racer.com, Andrew Krask, our longstanding associate editor of racer.com, and Steve Nicholas, who actually helped us launch Racer back in the beginning. They're the team powering racer.com during this. Marshall Pruitt, Robin Miller, Kelly Crandall, Chris Medlin, Marty Fioca, Richard James, and Eric Johnson provide the bulk of the content on racer.com. That's taken us to record heights this year. We've had more than 6 million people come to the website through the end of users, 6 million users. That's individual users come to this site through the end of November. So I think they like what they're seeing here, and I'm very excited about today. You know, we're going to have Bobby Rahal kick it off here in a few minutes. I've known Bobby since 1974 when we were young lads, and he had hair. And Bobby is a hero of mine. I've cheered for Bobby all the way through, even as a young guy. He was really exciting to watch in a racing car, and I admire his team, and they've had a hell of a good year this year. We'll talk about that. We're going to have Mark Rushbrook, global head of Ford Performance and Motorsports, on at noon, and my friend Jim Campbell will join us at 4. He runs GM Performance and Motorsports and oversees the truck business and performance accessories business. So he has a broad view of the industry, and he's just a terrific guy. I really enjoy whatever time I get to spend with him. So I want to remind everybody, you can still register, tell your friends, join in. This is a not to be missed day, the final day. We've saved a lot of the best for last. So go to epartrade.com, register, join the fun, have your friends do it. You know, be here, see the rest of the day, get your friends on board. To you, Judy.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, everyone. I first want to share, last night I went to an event. I joined the Turn 14 Distribution Period Correct Capsule event in Costa Mesa. And Daryl really knows how to put on a good event. They unveiled 2 project race cars that were slated to be shown at the end of the year trade shows. And they did this for the car builders and their brands that poured in so many hours into these race cars. What an elegant project to do for them, since the world kind of went upside down this year. So they brought on several brands and partners that were there that I saw, like AEM Electronics and Toyo Race Cars. So saw Mr. BC floating around the event from BC Moto Engineering. And I met so many new people that first time meets, and they've been watching our event. It was so heartwarming to actually hear what web technical supplier seminars they enjoyed the most. So that was just so confirming of what we're doing. So it was nice to meet everybody last night. So we'd like to thank each and every one of our sponsors. They believe in this platform. You're going to see all their product and technology on this platform. Thank you for supporting this week and what we're doing. And our hosts, Jeff, Brad, Joe, what talent and knowledge they're bringing to us. And more importantly, they're just putting our suppliers at ease and making the most of these technical webinars. So I cannot thank you all so much. And if you haven't registered yet for EPARTRADE, please do. It's just like having a trade show badge. We have suppliers showcasing their product and technology on this platform, ones that you're not even seeing this week. So we're thankful to all of them. It's a new way of doing business. It's just a new world we're living in, I gotta say, and we're taking this industry into the future. We're trying to. So keep your eyes on us. You never know what we might do next. John.
All right, thank you, Judy. Yeah, I can't imagine the month of December without an event like Online Race Industry Week. I mean, the month of December, the quiet would have been deafening for me to not have this event. So I'm having a ball, and I'm really grateful too. And then I just want to mention that a trade show experience is kind of what we're trying to get to here, and surprise is often the best moment in a trade show, because you see something you didn't expect to see. You see something brand new. And I think that happened over and over again this week. So if you watched the speed diagnostics webinar, you may have made a new commitment to analyze your oil more often, make it a steady part of your program. If you watched the Turbo Smart webinar, you may have decided to make a commitment to really master electronic control of boost. And then when we watched a Brembo webinar, you may have just rethought your braking program as another way to pick up seconds. So there are things like that happening over and over again in the tech webinars, where you get that one golden nugget and make a commitment, and you're either faster next year, or if you have a racing business, you're more profitable. Brand names that have been participating with webinars: Stand 21, Turn 14, Fissner, CP Carrillo. I can't mention them all. Hera Enterprise, Still Racing Products, IBOC, Intercop Racing Radios, on and on and on. Trailer Alarms, Molly Motorsports, World Products, HMS Motorsports, SCAT. I'm out of breath. So we've had those moments of surprises provided by just some of the best brand names in racing. And when it comes up to today, we'll have more of that. So Paul mentioned some of the stars, but get ready for Phytech fuel injection, Shock Technology, Penske Racing Shocks, Edge Welding Cups. You're doing TIG welding, you got to watch this one. Exodyne, Miller Electric, ARA, friends of ARA are stopping by for a webinar. Tilton Engineering, Race Fan, Aviate Oil Systems. So the tech continues today. The opportunity to be surprised with something you don't know happens today. So stay tuned. Francis?
Well, thank you, John. I mean, you say it so elegant, you say it so beautifully. You say it so perfectly. I couldn't say the word.
I think the word you're looking for, très elegant.
This is the beauty of being live, you know. And when you put a French guy in the middle, things like that happen, you know. But no, I mean, what a week! That was an inspiration. And you said it was just like, you know, we got the best of the best, and in the middle, all those tech webinars. I love the Brembo yesterday. It was so Billy Johnson, who was their guest, was testing, you know, his car on Sebring. So he pulls him into the webinar with his racing suit and say, "Oh, you dressed up?" I said, "No, I just got out of the car and I'm going back in." I mean, this was great. I mean, this is so much fun, so much excitement. I enjoyed all. I mean, you could hear from, you know, sanctioning bodies all together, IMSA, SCCA, SVRS are all together sharing, you know, their year. Yesterday, King of Hammer, Pike Speaks together with Crandon and the National Association of Diesel Motorsport. I mean, just all together. The crew chief panel. I mean, the best NHRA crew chief in the world getting all together, chit-chatting and telling, you know, exchanging tips on how to tune those cars, etc. But it is 6:59 and we start always on the clock. So without any further introduction, I am going to bring a very special guest this morning, somebody who I'm also personally a big fan of. So I am not going to introduce him. I'm going to let Paul Fanner bring our guest. I see his name popping up. Then all of us will disappear, and then good morning, sir.
Good morning. Bonjour, as I say.
Bonjour, Bobby.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judy.
You are on. Paul will see you in 50 minutes. Enjoy.
Introducing EPARTRADE, Electronic Performance and Racing Trade. EPARTRADE is a revolutionary new web-based trade-only product sourcing platform that works 24/7 to connect performance parts suppliers with racing business professionals around the world. Find new products and technologies all year long, accessible everywhere, from anywhere 24/7. EPARTRADE is the only product sourcing platform as innovative and fast-paced as the racing market itself. EPARTRADE is the fastest, most efficient, and cost-effective way to introduce new parts and services to the worldwide racing trade while they're red hot, allowing builders, race teams, retailers, engineers, and other verified racing businesses to access them from anywhere in the world, day or night. The world is changing, and we're changing with it. Welcome to the future. EPARTRADE, the global online platform for the performance and racing industry.